Hi YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews, and today we are doing a summer salad. It's a very southern thing where we do a summer cucumber salad. It's traditionally cucumbers and onions and salt and pepper. Today we're going to do a special take on it where we are going to add in a few more things to give it a little bit more spice, a little bit more variety. We're going to do cucumbers, regular cucumbers. We're going to do English cucumbers. We're going to put some celery in there, some radish, a bit of habanero peppers for spice, one jalapeno pepper, and then we're going to use Vidalia onions, which are sweeter onions from Georgia. So we're going to do that today. We're going to go through and do a summer salad. I think you're going to like it. It's super easy, but it's super refreshing. These salads remind me of like summers in Savannah with my grandmother and how she would make these salads, and they just be so refreshing. So with that, we're gonna get at cutting everything, and then I will show you exactly how we combine the ingredients and how you make sure that everything is the right taste. So with that, let's get at it. So with our summer salad, like I said, we have one English cucumber. We're using one regular cucumber. I'm gonna use half of a Vidalia onion, two stalks of celery, jalapeno pepper, 3 radishes, and 2 habanero peppers. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop everything. I want you to chop, for your cucumbers, we're gonna chop this into slices. So you're gonna do 1/4-inch slices. You're gonna slice it fairly thinly, but you'll see how I do it when I do it on the video. We're gonna go through it. And then for the onion, I'm only using half an onion, but we're gonna cut along if you see the striations in the onion, we're gonna cut it along because we want the pieces, once you put it into your salad, to kind of fall off into individual pieces. Our radishes, we are gonna cut into thin slices and put in there. That will give it a little bit of a red color. And radishes, since they don't have a very distinct flavor, they will absorb the flavor of the salad. We're gonna put in the celery because it gives it a little bit of variety and a crunch. It helps the salad maintain a crunch. And then the habanero and the jalapeno peppers will spice, like I said, will spice it up. So I'm gonna start cutting. You wanna rinse your vegetables and pat them dry. And then we're gonna start cutting everything. And then once they go, we're gonna put everything in our bowl. For this recipe, all you need is white vinegar, regular iodized salt, and then, and black pepper. And then that's it. So we're gonna get at it. We're gonna start cutting stuff, and I am going to speed it up a little bit, so I won't talk through this piece. That way you can see exactly what I'm doing, but it doesn't take up a lot of extra time. At this point, you probably want to pour vinegar on top of the onions in the salad, and that'll keep the onions. Vidalia onions have a very strong onion effect, and it's basically the onion aroma when you cut the cell membrane that it gets, and that interacts with the water in your eyes, and it causes you to tear up. So if you pour vinegar on the salad right away once you put the onions in, that will prevent the onions from making as much of a tearing effect in your eyes. For the non-English cucumber, I normally, if I'm gonna do them by themselves, I normally don't peel them, but I'm going to, for this one, because I put English cucumbers in there, to make the distinction, I'm actually gonna just peel it first before I cut it, and then I'll cut it, and then when you see it, it just makes a nice kind of distinction in your salad. The cucumber taste for English cucumbers and regular cucumbers is not that different, but the crunch of the English cucumbers is much different. They stay crunchy in my opinion, much longer. And they just give your salad a nice kind of feel. Now, for people who've not had these salads, it's like when I say a simple summer salad, it is literally a simple summer salad. I'm making a little bit of a variation on it, only because, you know, I always try to be creative in the kitchen with different things. And people have been asking me, like, how do you do your summer salads? And so I am giving you the secrets, some of the secrets anyway, the basics. So I'm giving you the ingredients. I'm giving you kind of like how this is put together, but then you can paint it and you can style it however you want. So remember that with cooking, it's all about creativity, and it's about passion, and it's about the love of cooking and being in the kitchen. And you know, for me, I remember my mom and my grandmother really just loving the fact that people wanted to try their food and eat their food. And actually, when I think back on it, I don't even remember my grandmother eating that often, because I think she just was so happy with people cooking and eating her food. I mean, she was happy cooking and then people eating her food, that I think it just was, that was her pleasure. And she probably ate during the day. I think I just assumed that she ate during the day when my grandfather was at work or whatever. But she would make these amazing meals. And this is one of the things that I remember getting in the summers, was that she would make a cucumber and onion salad. And I was just so happy that she was doing this. And then I would remember I looked forward to going to my grandmother's house every day, because we would go to my grandmother's house every day. When I was a little kid, my mom would cook dinner and I'd eat at home, and then we would actually go to her parents' house and eat again. And I guess that's just the way it is in the South. Eat a lot and you do a lot of family events. But now that I'm older, you know, you miss these things. You think back on it, you're like, man, I didn't really appreciate it. And I don't think, you know, that's just how life is. I think life is, you tend to appreciate things a lot more when you get older. And it's not because you're just wiser. It's just because these things just have more of a significance when you weigh them out in your whole life, right? Because you know they are things that help to shape who you are. Now, we've got everything done. Cucumbers are done. Everything's in the bowl. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna mix it. So you got everything in your bowl. We're gonna hand mix this because I've already put vinegar in here. And then what I will probably do after this, because I'm not gonna really eat this right now. I mean, I may just taste it just to see if it's and then if you've got pieces like this that are really big, you just wanna cut these in half. Because you don't want your slices of cucumber to be too large and unwieldy. But we're gonna mix this up. And then we're gonna taste it. So this is what you have to do to make sure your salad's right. And then actually the way you're supposed to eat this is that you put it in the refrigerator to chill for like an hour. Once the vegetables are nice and cold, it just makes the perfect summer salad. But anyway, what we're gonna do now is, there's vinegar on here. I've mixed it up a little bit. And some of this stuff has been sitting in the vinegar for a while. We're gonna taste, and then we're gonna have to fix it. Like, I can taste the vinegar on it, but I can't taste any salt and pepper. So you put more pepper, and then you go across. I'm not gonna tell you how much salt, but you just, a light sprinkle of salt, and then we're gonna mix it again. The other thing you can put in here, really, to make it really pop, and I'm gonna do that right now. So there's several ways you can make this. This is a simple one. If I was gonna eat this in one sitting, which I'm not, then I would probably just leave it like this. If I wanted a little bit sweeter, I could sprinkle some sugar on here, which my mother used to do, and it would taste more like it's being pickled. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna show you that. A little bit of olive oil. I would say it's probably, since people like to know amounts, probably a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. And then we're gonna mix it in. Now, when I finish with all this, I'm gonna actually put all this in a Tupperware, and I'm just gonna shake it up really nicely. But for the video, you're just watching me mix it. The nice part about the olive oil is it allows the, it gives the vegetables and the vinegar a nice kind of distinct flavor. It's kind of like when you're eating balsamic vinegar and with bread with olive oil in a restaurant. It's kind of cool. And it also gives the salt and pepper something to stick to. So now we should be good to go. Let's try this. So YouTube friends and family, that's it. That's your summer salad. We are mixed. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator and chill it for about an hour, and then it's gonna be good to serve. But this is easy, fresh, healthy. A little oil, a little salt and pepper, white vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar if you want it sweeter. You can use sugar if you want it sweeter and more pickled. You can use it without oil if you want to not have those extra calories in there. But for the most part, it's a summer healthy salad that I think you'll appreciate. Anyway, it's your boy GB Reviews. Please hit the like button for the algorithm. Hit the notification bell so you can see when my other videos come out. And please subscribe and comment below, because I definitely want to see if you tried the salad, if you like it, tell me what you think. And, you know, subscribe and like below. Summer salad. Out.
Subscribe, but like below.